It's your boy, Marquio. And we back at it again with another reaction, man. Today we got NBA legends talking about how special white chocolate was. Jason Williams. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about Jason Williams. We did react to highlights of Jason Williams and it did good. And I think Jason Williams was very special in his prime. You know what I'm saying? He was very quick. He was very creative. He was like an artist on the court. You know what I'm saying? Great passer, phenomenal passer, good scorer, could shoot. He can do it. He can do it pretty much everything on the basketball floor, man. But before we start this video, man, make sure y'all just give thanks to the man upstairs. Without God, we are nothing at all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
I've never seen anybody with handles like that.
It's not too many guys that I've played against. When we switch a pick and roll, and I want to guard. How do you see that? Because I'm like, you know how many things you gotta look at to see if I'm gonna be driving this one, or if I'm gonna be shooting this one?
So I can just put my hand up like that and the ball will be right there.
You know what?
When you talk about some of the flashiest players of all time, Jason Williams
He
is
is
very
special,
high on that list. He wasn't just a point guard. He was a showman, a basketball magician who played the game like it was his mixtape. Every time he touched the ball, you knew something crazy was about to happen. His no-look dimes, behind the back passes, and that legendary elbow pass weren't just for style. They were pure skill delivered with insane precision. His handles were next level, making defenders look lost when he glided down the court, turning basic plays into must-watch moments. He brought a street ball energy to the NBA that made the game fun, unpredictable, and straight up electric. But J. Will wasn't just all flash. He could actually hoop. He knew how to run the offense and played a key role in the Miami Heat's 2006 championship run, proving he could win at the highest level. Sure, he never put up superstar numbers or made the All-Star team, but stats do not tell the whole story. His influence on the game was huge, inspiring players you see today like LaMelo Ball, Trae Young, and anyone who's ever dreamed of playing with creativity and flair. In a league where most point guards play it safe, Williams broke that mold, showing that you could have fun, put on a show, and still be effective. He left behind highlights that are still talked about today, proving that sometimes basketball is more than just a game, it's art. So here's a collection of NBA legends and players explaining how amazing Jason Williams was.
Magician with the basketball. He can do anything he wants with the basketball. He's got all the moves that a point guard needs. Crazy.
You know he's gonna do something. You just don't know what he's gonna do. So your eyes gonna be glued to him.
He out there having fun.
People call it white chocolate, behind the back, between the legs, the no-look pass. People like to see that. And here's a kid that, people don't expect to do those things.
And leading the way was Jason Williams, a rookie who had been thrust into the pressure-packed role of NBA point guard.
Jason's his first time through it. He's a point guard, and a lot of times down at the end of the game, the point guard's got to kind of run the shit out, and so he's
Number
just
55.
on the job. I get in and do whatever I can to help my team win.
He's a great leader on the floor. He can score, he can pass, he can do with the ball whatever he wants to do.
I tell you, this kid Jason Williams is the new kid on the
That's
block.
God-given talent.
He plays like he's been around for a
For
while.
his height.
He has the vision on the court, in the open court, of guys that, are pretty good names in Stockton, Magic Johnson, Jason Kidd, those type of people. He has that vision.
I love his attitude, the humility he has about him. He's a competitor, he wants to be the best.
Jason Williams plays basketball. No holds barred. Very entertaining.
You're a very bad man.
Bounce to person and what a pass by Jason Williams.
I just want to go out and have fun and make the game fun, and that's why I love to play it.
He loves the game, and he has energy for the game. It's contagious, and you can't get tired with a guy like that on the floor who's going a million miles an hour. He's like Speedy Gonzalez.
This man is special.
The passes, you always have to be paying attention.
Jason with a hesitation drive.
You just know he loves
Break
basketball.
with him, you're not looking. He'll hit you in the face with the ball.
He made the pass to me, though. I really didn't see a ball. The ball just hit in the pads.
Williams steals. Oh, yes! Look at Vladdy's hands down by his knees. Conk right off the foot. It don't matter to me. If that with a beach ball.
I'm such a fan of Jay Will. That's one thing you never say. That man will live in the gym. Well, he still plays. He goes and plays the record. When you saw him, when you brought him in at Marshall and stuff like that, what was it like? Holy shit, what is this? Because that's how I was the first time I saw him. Like, yo,
Yeah, I ain't never seen
like,
this
what's
shit.
going on right now?
But I see the same thing when I saw you. I see the same thing when I saw you.
I'll give you a great story, right? So we're trying to recruit Jason Kidd, and it's funny when I see Jason Kidd, we talk about this sometimes. We're trying to recruit Jason Kidd when I'm at Kentucky, and anyway, I've got to make this phone call to Jason Williams and say, Jason, listen, we're kind of going in a different direction. And it broke my heart because he and I had gotten close and had a really close relationship during that time. So I'll never forget it. You guys remember this, the Nike All-American camps that were in Jersey. You guys all played in them. So I'm sitting watching a game, and I'm with Coach Pitino and PJ Carlissimo. So PJ Carlissimo's talking to Coach Pitino about looking for a point guard. And Coach Pitino, obviously who I played for and was working for Kentucky at the time, says to me, hey, Billy, what's the name of that kid from West Virginia that we had at camp? I said, Jason Williams. He said, he's a really, really good player. Pete, you should look at him. So I said, hey, Coach, I'm going over to that court if you want to go over and watch the game for me. So you know the way Jason plays. Behind the back, through the legs, everything else. So he throws, he's coming across half court, and he throws a behind the back pass to a guy that's not looking, and it goes through the lane, hits the back of the stanchion. And PJ Carlissimo looks at me and goes, are you trying to get me fired? But Jason, when I left, when I was at Marshall, I had him. I knew he had a chance to be a pro. I knew he had a chance.
Wow.
One, he was incredibly driven. He loved the game. He was always in the gym. He was always eager to get better and just passionately loved the game.
He really don't know the game. I always tell people, when he learned the game like John Stockton, somebody like that, with his abilities, his skills, what they call them, white chocolate, he's going to be special. But it's up to him to take it as far as he wanted to be taken.
Oh, it's cool, man. You know, obviously, somebody I won a championship with, somebody that was very important to our championship. Ron, you know, our point guard who settled us, had some big games for us. So, you know, when I got the call he was going to be here and, you know, he wanted to exchange jerseys, I was happy it was the white chocolate one. You know, obviously, we grew up watching him. And I was just lucky enough to be able to play with him, you know, when I was young in this league. So it was a cool moment for me to be able to exchange, you know, that Sacramento 55 jersey with him.
When you're with him and you're hanging out around him, what is the public reaction?
That's the guy. White chocolate. When you say that name, you know what you're talking about. The legend. You know, a lot of people don't use the word legend and don't really mean it, but when we say your name, you're a legend for real. Listen here, it's not too many guys that I've played against. When we switch a pick and roll, and I want to guard. Fast. Like this dude right here would do something so creative to embarrass you out there. Like I didn't like the guard. In game.
Oh, look at this.
When you
Dang, he did Kobe deep. Ooh, he been crazy. Kobe different.
Probably the greatest point guard defender ever in the history of NBA. And when you make him try to trip you, he gotta use his legs to try to trip you to stop you. You know you for real.
So I have to mention that I really had fun playing with White Chocolate in Miami. White Chocolate was nice to play because I could just put my hand up like that and the ball would be right
He
there.
knew where. You know what?
Every time.
Jason Williams, we never
shout out to White Chocolate.
Imagine it was him, Kobe, and Shaq.
This dude as one of those point guards, but he was definitely
Let's talk about it.
flash of his time, and he definitely was one of the premier guards of his time. So shout to J Dub out there, man. Thank you. I know I know people try to mix that up.
J-Dub, I love you. You're underappreciated. Great player.
White Chocolate.
Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And tell me.
My nose. Hold on. I'll be back, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's a sick day for me. I don't know why I went outside with a long sleeve and it's like 50 degrees. But I've been sneezing all day. But no, the White Chocolate, man. White Chocolate is just, he's special. Like, he's special for his height. Like, well, let me see how tall is White Chocolate. How tall is white chocolate? Six one. He my height. Is he actually 6'1" though? Cause I know NBA be capping. He gotta be like 5'10", 5'11". If he's 6'1", that's crazy because Curry's 6'2". I don't know, but at his height, a lot of people that's trying to get to the league or trying to go pro that's around short around his height, I feel like they should have fun like how he having fun. Like, try to be super creative on the basketball floor. You know what I'm saying? Use your quickness, use your height, use your advantage of your shortness, use your quickness. Know how to move angles, different angles, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you tall, it's more easy because like you don't have to do all the dribbling and getting past defenders. You can just really come down, hezzy pull, J. You know what I'm saying? Or bag down, turn around, J. But white chocolate, bro, he brings so much creativity on the basketball court at his height. You know what I'm saying? He has so much heart. You know what I'm saying? He made people want to do what he was doing on the court. You know what I'm saying? He was so flashy at what he did on the basketball court. It was just amazing to watch. You know what I'm saying? Coming down, doing no-look passes, you know what I'm saying? Behind the back, step back pass, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you watch White Chocolate, you just already know it's gonna be something crazy. And it's like certain players that you want to watch and you know it's gonna be something crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those people that you want to watch and be like, he's gonna do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? And in my books, he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that you want to watch highlights on. You know what I'm saying? Just watching, because he was just so special at what he did at basketball. You know. And I didn't know he was that old. I'm not saying like he's super old, but I didn't know. I thought he was around. I don't know. I thought he was around like the Dwayne Wade era, and Dwayne Wade said he looked up to him. A lot of people look up to him. I'm like, dang. So he was probably in the era of like Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Was he like the early 2000s? When did he come in the league? I'm trying to figure out when did he come in the league, but I ain't gonna lie, that brother's special. You know what I'm saying? When you watching his highlights, it's like you jumping out your seat and everything. Like, dang, ooh, he just terrorizing people on the basketball floor, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's how White Chocolate was, man. But he was very special. I enjoy watching him, man. Y'all let me know in the comments, man, how y'all feel about White Chocolate, man. Like, what was his downfall? Like, what y'all think what was his downfall? Like, did he have to go on, like, should he went to like a better team? You know what I'm saying? Him, Shaq, and Kobe would have been crazy. Him at the point, you know what I'm saying? Kobe at the 2, you know, Shaq at the big, that would have been nuts. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, man. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe for your boy, man. Road to 15K subs. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for just everything y'all have been doing. Just watching me consistently. The people that watch me, I appreciate y'all. The new people, hopefully y'all stay. You know what I'm saying? Hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? I'm posting every single day. God bless y'all. I hope none blessings and opportunities keep coming y'all way. So keep going. Keep God first. And your boy Markio will see y'all in the next video. I'm out.